The occurrence of Pancadvarra-Vithis. When a visible object or slight intensity strikes the eye, Pancadvarra-Vithis arises. The cognitive series may be represented as follows symbols. The following symbols: A, T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Pa, Pa, Pa. Here we will see strike, appear, and period sign with three circle symbol in page 118. And I will read about B. T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Pa, Pa, Ba. C. T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Pa, Ba. D. T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Ba. E. T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Pa. F. T, 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 Na, Da, Pa, Cha, Sa, Na, Wo, Ba. We are going to see about three small circuit symbols means striking point, appearing point, and perishing point. So let's see explanation. A. In the first Pancadvarra-Vithis, the sun object and the Chakku Pasada idol arise together at the arising moment or the first Atita Bhuvinga. The sun object takes 4 consciousness moments for its full development and it becomes distinct at the arising moment of Bhuvinga Chalana. Symbol is Na. After that, the life continent Bhuvinga string vibrates twice and became arrested. Symbol is Na and Da. Then the cognitive series produced in the order of Pancadvarra-Vijnana, Chakku Vijnana, Samarichana, Sandirana, and Vuttopana. At this point, 11 conscious moments had elapsed since the genesis of the sun object, and the object can last for only 6 more conscious moments. In normal situations, the jhana usually occurs for 7 conscious moments, and if there is no enough time, it does not occur at all. In the other words, as the object is not distinct and not known precisely, no jhana arises to enjoy the taste or the object. So 2 more Vuttopana citta arise in place of jhana to determine 2 more times whether the object is good or bad. After that, the consciousness stream sink into the life continuum. The sun's objects and the idol dissolve at the dissolving moments or the full Bhuvinga and life continuum flows on as usual after that. I'm going to read about B to F. In the next 5 successive Vithis, Adida Bhuvinga T is increased one by one as the object becomes weaker and weaker, and accordingly the citta in the rear have to be cut off one by one as the total conscious moments cannot exceed the lifespan. I'm going to read about B to F combining. Well, I'm going to read about B to F, the series or cognitive series or Pancadvarra-Vithis. So it's from page 119, second paragraph, B to F. In the next 5 successive Vithis, Atita Bhuvinga T is increased one by one as the objects become weaker and weaker, and accordingly the cittas in the rear have to be cut off one by one as The total conscious moments cannot exceed the lifespan, i.e., 17 conscious moments or the sense object. Thus, at the sixth VITHI, the cognitive series terminates after 2 Votopanachitas. The number of Votopanachitas cannot be reduced further as 3 must be at least 2 Votopanachitas in functioning in place or jhana. So there are 6 Paridharamana VITHI which all end with Votopana. They are known as Pancadvarra-Vithis. As there are no jhana in these VITHIs, there is no enjoyment or the taste or the sense object. The object is not precisely known, it seems to be known very roughly. These VITHIs outcome sense objects are not distinct, or in babies whose eye bases are weak. So even when the sense object is of great intensity, its appearance is not distinct. Next lesson is from page 119. The title is the occurrence of Paridharamana VITHI. When a visible object or very slight intensity strikes the idol, the object takes 10 to 15 conscious moments for its full development. Even then, the intensity of the object is so slight that it causes the life continent to only vibrate twice without becoming arrested. So, no VITHI chittas arise and the object is not known at all. However, the following 6 VITHI points can be written to represent the Paridharamana VITHI. A. T T T T T T T T T T na na ba 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 ba. We are going to see in page 119 3 small circuit symbols: striking point, appearing point, and perishing point. It's only written strike, appear, and perish. So B, I am going to read about B. T T T T T T T T T T na na ba 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 ba. C. T T T T T T T T T T T T na na ba ba ba. D. T T T T T T T T T T T T T na na ba ba. E. T T T T T T T T T T T T T T na na ba. F. T T T T T T T T T T T T T na na ba. Please turn page 120. We are going to see about explanation. First paragraph of page 120. As usual, the sun objects and the Chakku Pasada idol arise together at the arising moment of the first Adita Bhuvinga. The sun objects, being of very slight intensity, takes 10 to 15 consciousness moments for its full development. When it is well developed, it appears at the idol, but being very weak, it can cause the life continuum only to vibrate twice without breaking the string or the life continuum. Thus, after 2 Bhuvinga Chalana Chittas only, Bhuvinga Chittas keep on flowing. The sun objects and the Chakku descent objects and I will repeat again. The sun objects and the Chakku Pasada were dissolved together at the end of 17 conscious moments after their genesis. The object is not known at all as no VITHI Chadas arise, because these VITHIs are deprived of VITHI Chadas. They are known as Mingalabar-Vithis, Full-time cogenitive series. Five-door cogenitive series. 75. Pancadvarra-Vithis. In the process of cogenation at the eye door, there are number 1, Pancadvarra-Vithis for Abhidhammar. Number 2, Pancadvarra-Vithis for Mehn. Number 3, 6, Abhidhammar-Vithis for Pancadvarra-Vithis. Number 4, 6, Mingalabar-Vithis for Abhidhammar. Altogether, there are 15 VITHIs at the eye door. Similarly, there are 50 VITHIs each at the ear door, at the nose door, at the tongue door, and the body door. Thus, the total number of Pancadvarra-Vithis at the five door is 15 into 5 equals 75. In writing the VITHIs font and explaining the fonts of ear door Sota Vijnana so should be inserted in place of Chakku Vijnana, and sound and Sota Pasada should replace visible objects and Chakku Pasada respectively. Similarly, proper changes should be made for the remaining three doors. The simile of a mango fruit. The Abhidhammar may be compared with the falling of a mango fruit. Suppose a weary traveler is asleep at the foot of a mango tree. This state of being asleep is analogous to the quiet flow of life continent in Abhidhammar. Now, a ripe mango fruit draws the ground near the traveler. This event is similar to the striking of a visible object of very great intensity at the eye door. The sound of the mango fruit striking the ground awakens the traveler and causes him to raise his head. This event is similar to the appearance of the visible object at the eye door, causing the life continent to vibrate twice and become arrested. The traveler opens his eyes and looks around to inquire what caused the sound. This conduct is similar to the Pancadvarra-Vithis confronting the object and the rise the consciousness trend toward the sense object. The traveler sees the mango fruit. This is analogous to the eye consciousness seeing the object. The man picks the mango fruit. This is similar to the Sampradechana receiving the visible objects. I will repeat again. The man picked the mango fruits. This is similar to the Sampradechana receiving the visible objects. For more clearly to understand about Sampradechana, I will repeat again this sentence. The man picked the mango fruit. This is similar to the Sampradechana receiving the visible object. The man then inspects the mango fruit whether it is suitable for eating. This is similar to the Sandirana investigating the sense object. The man decides that the mango fruit is good and edible. This is similar to the Vuttapana deciding that the sense object is good. Being hungry, the man bites the mango fruit 7 times, eating and enjoying the taste. This is similar to the occurrence of 7 Javana Chatas, enjoying the taste of the sense object. Then the man gathers the remnants of the fruits and the juice, sticking on the teeth with his tongue and swallowed twice. This is similar to the two Tadalamana Chatas following jhavanas and enjoying the taste or the sense object. Then the man lies down and falls asleep. This is similar to Bhavanga Chitta sinking into life continent. That's all for this morning. Thank you for listening.